So we are finally in the third lesson, and I'm so glad about it. We've been talking about the lessons from my gist. So if you've not listened to the former previous videos, you have to go back to my last two videos. I've spoken about the gist, talked about two lessons from that gist, and here is the third one. And the third one, well, it may not be directly linked to my gist, but of course, it's still something that is related to it, and that is that you should get comfortable with asking the what are we question. Now, why that may not apply to my gist, because we've not been friends for long. I mean, me and the brother, but when you've been friends with somebody for a while, and they are doing like, maybe they are interested in you, but they have not opened their mouth to say that they want any relationship with you. We have people like that. I mean, I've had people give me such gists, and I've it's not always an easy place to be, where this guy is doing like they want to actually have a relationship with you, but they are not opening their mouth to say anything, and people are asking you out, but because you think this guy is going to speak up one day, and you're still hopeful, and you are turning down every other person. My sister, you have to ask the what are we question. And so, asking the what are we question, I know this is a tricky one, because some people don't actually like to ask it. And I know that you'll be saying it's easier said than done, but I have known people who this what are we question have saved them from unnecessary waiting, where they knew that, okay, this guy does not actually want a relationship with me. He's just interested in being friends. So if you need to also look at the maturity of the person, and then it also depends on the way you make your presentation. For instance, before you even have the conversation, you have to prepare your mind that, okay, if he says no, if he says no, if he gives you a no, what are you going to, I mean, how are you going to take it? Like, if he says, I'm not interested in a relationship with you, I just want us to be friends, because that's the truth. So for me as well, let me use myself as an example. I've had opposite sex that were my friends, and we are still friends until now. And but because when all of us, when we're still single, the thought of being in a relationship with them actually felt like incest. I'm not joking. I thought about it when I said, okay, let's even say this is my brother in the Lord, my very good friend, who even me, I know is a husband material, 700 yards. If he asks me out, I just got, this one he's already like a brother to me. And the thought of, okay, because you have to also be sexually attracted to this person, so the thought of, okay, let's even say he wants to touch me, no, 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 it felt like incest to me. So that's what I'm saying, that there are people who may be genuinely interested in you, and that's why it's good, it's okay. So you have to know how you will present your case, so that it doesn't look like you are putting them under pressure, and then they don't run away from you. So you have to be prepared for that answer, in case if it is a no, that, okay, I'm not interested in a relationship with you. Or they say, okay, to be honest, I've never even thought about it. That's as good as a no as well. Although that may prompt them to say, okay, hey, I'm actually wasting time, and then they may actually come up later to say, okay, let's move from this friendship into relationship. And then I have to also let you know that you have to ask that question don't make it in a serious mode. You have to make it in a playful mode. Like, don't be too serious when you're asking the question. Like, maybe I should give you an example. You can start with, okay, I just want to have a fun conversation with you. And I mean, don't take it so serious, but it's just to also clarify expectations, and, just to help me know about our friendship, just to know what boundaries to set and all of that. So I noticed that we've been friends. You can continue, blah 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 blah, and then you state the. So I just want to know, are we just friends? So that I will know that we're just friends, and I will not, put my mind in us getting into relationship. So that's an abridged version because I don't want this video to be so long. But I hope that you will get comfortable. It's not easy. I know that it's easier said than done, but I've known people that have done this. It was not easy for them, but eventually when they did, they were so grateful. They were so grateful, especially because it ended up being that this person had no intention whatsoever of being in a relationship with them. So, my sister, if you are a lady, you have to be very wise, because most of the time you are the one at the receiving end. Let it not come and introduce one girl to you, and you will not be happy for them. So, if you know that you cannot ask the what are we question, then go back to the number one question. Don't assume a proposal if he has not opened his mouth to say to you, be open to other people. I believe that you have been blessed listening to these three lessons, and I will, see you in other videos. Until then, stay blessed.